It's Monday morning here, and it's like 50 degrees out here, so it's kind of chilly. But we're gonna get a lot done today, hopefully. I'm gonna be working on the trim for the windows. I purchased all of that, ta-da, yesterday. So that, and I also got our paint. So maybe I'll get to priming today, and that'd be awesome. But I do have to put up all the trim, and then I gotta caulk it, and yeah, then I'll get some paint. So hopefully get a lot done today. We'll see. Hey y'all, so it is the end of Monday, and I was just gonna show you a little bit of what I got done. I didn't get to painting, but that's okay because I felt like I was pretty productive. I've got, you know, most of the trim done. Actually, what happened was we ran out of the trim. So up here, I got to that window and was like, crap, I don't have enough. But that side is indeed done. And yeah, so that's the basic trim that I went with on this because I didn't want to have anything too fancy. It's kind of a country style 1x4 look. So that's what we did. I filled them up with nail holes, and then filled them up with nail hole filler. Right there. It's drying. And then I did the wheel well covers. We had some extra wood lying around. So yeah, so that's those. They're not actually in place yet, but calling it quits for today. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Good morning, everybody. Today's Wednesday, and I didn't video yesterday because I forgot the camera, but today I'll just show you real fast what I did. Yesterday, caulked everything. I don't think you can see that. Terrible view. Okay. Yeah, caulked all the lines of our trim to our windows, and here and here and over here and just everywhere. So then there's no ugly lines, you know, whenever we paint this wall and stuff. So all that's caulked. I finished putting up the window trim for up there. So that's all done. So really the next step and what I will be doing today is painting. Ta-da! So I'm excited about this step because it starts to make everything feel a little more homier whenever it's finished. So it's really cold in here right now, and I can't really open up the windows because, as you may have noticed, and maybe here, it's raining. So, but hopefully it'll still dry all the same, and I won't breathe in too much paint. So I'll probably video later today. We'll see you then. I just wanted to tell you guys that if you plan on building a tiny house, there is one product that you need immensely. Music. If you plan on building a tiny house without music, you're gonna have a very dull time. I mean, it might work for like a week or so, but then you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I need music. So buy one of those. Those are actually 15 bucks on Amazon. It's like a Bluetooth thingy. I'll show you it again. It's called, I think it's an August. Yes, it looks like this. August, wireless. I just connect it to my iPad and music all day long. It's wonderful. And actually, how I ended up getting that, Amazon accidentally sent that to me. So yeah, I ordered something for my wife for Valentine's Day, and lo and behold, that arrives. I'm like, hon, I promise I did not buy this for me. So they actually gave it to me for free, and I still got the thing I bought for her. So it was a win-win. So maybe they'll accidentally send you one. If not, it's only 15 bucks. So yeah, that's my tip for this week. It's about 5 o'clock now. As you can see, I've been scarred. Not really, but this stuff does not come off. It's like shellac base paint or primer, so it's pretty intense. But anywho, as you can see, the walls are all white, and that's the primer coat. So not the finish coat. The finish coat is going to be kind of like a really super light gray. But all this bad boy is finished. Except for I did miss a spot. And it really opens up like all these little spots that you missed, caulking and filling in nail holes. You're like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that spot. So I'm gonna go back and fix everything and then touch it up with this paint. And tomorrow will be the good stuff, the good paint, after we sand this, of course. But yeah. And what we're gonna do is we're doing a semi-gloss on our trim. And then the walls are getting just a, what is it, a satin finish? Yes, flat finish. So that's what our walls are getting, and the semi-gloss for the trim. So it's gonna look pretty sweet. And actually this part above the kitchen, which is, you know, the bottom of the loft, we're gonna be doing just the semi-gloss white. So it's gonna add some pizzazz to above our heads. So yeah, so that's it for today. It's Thursday morning here at the tiny house, and everything's painted with the primer. So now I'm going through and sanding this junk. It actually makes it really smooth. The primer that we use, right now, has been primer. It's definitely on the far side of cheap, so it's expensive primer, but it does the job really good. And when you go through and sand it, it makes it like super smooth. So if you're doing it on bare wood, I recommend that stuff, which was recommended to me. So yeah. So anyways, so then I'll be painting final coats on the trim and hopefully get on the walls today. I'm hoping to get all the painting done, but I'm always hoping for more than I actually can do. But hey, here's to wishing high. So the work day is now coming to a close. As you notice, I didn't get the walls done. Again, with the whole, you get basically halfway of what you're expecting if this is your first time building a tiny house. So for future reference, now you know. So yeah, so I got all of the coats done on the trim. It's really shiny and smooth and nice. So yeah, that's that. And then actually I was doing up here, because all of this is getting, it's not getting in focus, but all of that is getting that, you know, semi-gloss white as well. But the day is now coming to a close, so I'm not going to be able to finish that, but I will do that next week, because we're actually, Veronica and I have our first year anniversary coming up. So first year of marriage is complete, and it's been awesome. But anyways, we're going on an anniversary trip, and so we're gonna be gone a couple days. So that means the tiny house is just gonna sit here and not get anything done with it except look good. So yeah, but when we get back, it'll be full-blown tiny house building, the lighting's weird stuff. So yeah, so until next week's video,